In today's video, we're going to be learning how to add realistic shadow to an object in Photoshop. So let's get started on this board over here. Now, first you have to notice that the lighting on this image in general, both the football, right, and the background is very soft, right? It means the shadow will also be soft. If the lighting is soft, the shadow will be soft. But if the lighting is very harsh or hard, the shadow will be also hard. So you get the same procedure for other and application of adding shadows, so you can understand. Now for this tutorials, the lighting is very soft. You can see the lighting on the board, very soft lighting. So that means the shadow will to also be soft. Now let's start. First of all, I want to use exposure adjustment layer. Go to exposure. Let's decrease the exposure. Decrease the exposure. I think this is okay. Minus 3.7 is okay. Now let's increase the gamma correction. Gamma correction to add contrast to the darkness. Okay, now it is okay, it's fine. Now hold alternate and click in between the layers. Yeah, to create a clipping mask. Now if you are done, click on this mask, this white box here, and click on Control I. Right, now that is done. Now let's duplicate this exposure layer. But first of all, let's also apply it first to the ball. Now you know that this area, let me show you so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say. Make this small. Now this area over here, let me increase the ball size to the floor. Now this area over here, like this, is touching ground. It's touching the ground. This side also is touching the ground also, but here is more lighter than this area. So here is going to be dark. For me, that is to be dark. What can I what I'm saying? So let me remove it. When delete this, you don't need this. Yes. So click on the max icon and select the brush. Increase the brush size. Use the bracket key to increase the brush size. Then let's make our flow 10%. And make sure the foreground color here is white. Press X to toggle between the foreground and the background color. Just press X. The one that is up will come up. The one that is down to come down. So anytime you want to switch between them, just click on X on your keyboard. X. Okay, now let's paint. Make sure you paint softly and don't be afraid to do too much. You can erase it anytime you want because we are working with max. Okay, let's erase it a little bit, not too much. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Now let's duplicate this exposure. Duplicate layer. First shadow. Enter. Now these are naming them for organization, so you can know what we are dealing with. Drag it under here, below the ball. Let's rename this ball and click on the marks. Right click, then go to delete marks. Now let's decrease this even more. I want to give the board the shadow, the ground shadow. Decrease this more and increase the exposure. Now add the marks to it. Click on it, the white box, and click on Control I. Decrease the brush. Let's make the flow 30%. Make sure you're on the foreground color is white, and paint under. Okay, this is fine for now. Now let's duplicate the exposure layer. Right click, duplicate. Let's name this overall shadow. Enter. Let's put this under the first shadow layer. Now right click on the mask, delete layer mask, add a mask to it. click it, Control to invert it. Now this one will serve as the overall shadow to make it blur and fade out everything. Let's give this 10. Right. Increase it a little. So let's paint it. Okay, it's cool. Now sometimes you have to zoom out and see what you're doing. I feel we did too much. So no worry, just come here. Let's decrease this to 70. Something is fine. Yeah, 90. 90 is fine. So I think this one is, let's add a little bit of shadow to this. Make this 5 to this top one. Click on it. Add shadow to. Okay, that's fine. Now let's see it. You can see now, very easy and very simple. Now one more step to make it look realistic. First of all, let's right click on this layer and go to blending option here. Then move this slider here away from the white. So we are moving it from the white areas. Let me show you what is happening. We are moving it from the white areas. So hold Alt to break the slider and move it. So it will look so realistic. Keep back a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. The same thing also here to do the same thing. You can double click on the layer to open blending option. So you move it also from the bright areas. That's what I'm doing here. So it looks so realistic. Very realistic. Okay. The same thing also here, double click. Move it also from the bright areas. Hold Alt to break the slider. I think that is fine. This is fine for me. Now this is it, guys. This is how to add realistic shadow. Let me show you before and after. Let me check on IDs. Now this is before, no shadow, it doesn't look realistic. Now when I add shadow, now it looks perfectly realistic. Because the boy is there, the boy is on the ground. Now this is how to add realistic shadow in an object in Photoshop. Now guys, make sure you subscribe, like this video, this is helpful, and also share also, and tell me what is your opinion or what your suggestion at the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Peace.